Welcome back to the Pokemon Uranium Nuzlocke. I'm your host Munch, and I hope I didn't scare you guys. What's that? Halloween was yesterday? I'm a little bit late. I'm always late. Welcome back to the Pokemon Uranium Nuzlocke. Actually, welcome to the Pokemon Uranium Munchlocke, because of course, last episode, we lost the Nuzlocke to a shrimp. A shrimp Pokemon named Krillvolver took down Garlickid and swept through the rest of our team, and then we got a game over. But the game actually continued afterwards, and so I've decided, and also by popular demand, that we're going to be continuing this series with the original team from the original Pokemon Uranium playthrough, and I am going to dub it the Munchlocke, which is essentially going to be an elimination lock, meaning that we're going to try to complete the rest of this game using only the 6 Pokemon you see on your screen right now, and if one of them happens to die, then we'll continue with the rest of the 5, and then 4, and 3, and so on. So it gets a lot tougher if we actually lose a Pokemon, but that's why I'm going to make it my goal to not lose anyone else from now on. I've let you guys down a lot before, but this is our final chance. I really want to see the rest of this game, and I hope that you guys do as well. So let's take a look at the team members that are going to be joining us on this Munchlocke, starting off with Coatlith here, the Grass and Dragon. These are, of course, from my original Pokemon Uranium playthrough, so if you guys didn't see that, well, you might not recognize these Pokemon, so let's go through them real quick so you can see the moves there. Next up, we've got the starter Pokemon, Electruxo. In this Nuzlocke, I picked Raptorch, or I guess got Raptorch chosen in the test. But in the original game, we had the water starter Electruxo here, who is now water and electric type, or actually always was, but also has Mega Evolution. One thing that we didn't get to do in the Nuzlocke, we waited so long to get to it and then lost right when we got Mega Evolution. So really excited to get to use Mega Electruxo finally. Anyway, Barriet is up next. The Dark and Fighting Sheep also has Mega Evolution, but I've actually taken away the Mega Stone because you can only have 1 per battle, but I still have 2 anyway. But anyway, this is Dark and Fighting, like I said. You can see the moves there. Chimiconda, really cool Pokemon here. Poison and Fire type. And actually has a really unique ability, which you can see here, called Petrify. Kind of like Intimidate, but lower speed instead. I always thought it was really cool and pretty helpful, actually. So pretty excited for that one. Now, rounding out the team, we've got S51A, the UFO extraterrestrial flying saucer Pokemon thing, also capable of Mega Evolution, but I've actually given him the Expert Belt, or I guess the Expert Belt, because this is another genderless Pokemon here. That's pretty cool. We had Jello before, and now we have S51 genderless. So rounding out the party is actually Drillgan, who has also got a Mega Evolution or a Mega Stone right there. So Mega Drillgan, the mole that will pierce the heavens, also a shiny and a trade Pokemon from JV, the creator of Pokemon Uranium himself. Really awesome stuff. So that is going to be the team for this Munchlocke, and if you guys are excited, make sure to hit that like button, because I'm going to need all the support that we can get to make it through the rest of this playthrough with no casualties. Of course, I actually battled up to the point that we were at before, so we're gonna go right ahead and take on this Krillvolver, and I am so excited but also really nervous, guys, because of course now this means that we have to keep every single Pokemon alive from now on. We're only going to be using these 6, and if any of them die, then that is it. So it's going to be a lot tougher to get through this playthrough, or I guess it's just going to take a lot more skills and wit and training definitely to get through this, which is something that I know a lot of you guys tell me about. Definitely got to do a lot more training, because I definitely don't train enough during these Nuzlockes. For some reason, I always like to be the underdog, and that is not a good mentality to have when you come into a Nuzlocke, because when your Pokemon die, they are really dead, and we've already lost one. So in our second chance, there is no chance for error. We can't let any of these Pokemon die, so I'm gonna try my best, guys, and definitely do some more training. But for right now, I think we're okay. So it is finally time to take on this diver here who took us down last time. I don't know how it's gonna go. Hopefully a little bit better than before. I have a feeling it will go a little bit better, but Diver Mario himself with his Krillvolver here. I can't believe we lost to this Plumber Diver, but actually this is not very good for Coatlith. But you know what? We've got Electruxo, and Electruxo actually has Mega Evolution, so the moment I've been waiting for so long in this Nuzlocke, the entire Nuzlocke before, and now finally in the Munchlocke, we get to see the power of Mega Evolution with Electruxo here. That is not the move that I meant to use there, or the button I meant to click. Anyway, with one push of the Z button, Electruxo will of course become Mega Electruxo, and oh wow, that is such a really cool animation actually, and an even cooler back sprite, and we have Drizzle apparently, so that's pretty cool. Doesn't really affect our Thunderbolt. Also not sure how it's raining underwater, but you know what, Electruxo or Mega Electruxo here looks so cool that we'll just forget about the details, the logic here. But Siren Tide also coming out. Good thing we've got a really good electric type now, because I feel like Jello was just weak to most of the things that it could hit for super effective for some reason. I don't know, I just felt like Jello was maybe a little bit frail. With Electruxo, especially with this Mega form, I feel a lot safer for some reason just having him out and taking hits like that Moonblast there, taking it like a champ, man. So really awesome stuff. I'm pretty confident in this team. Not to sound cocky, I guess, but I do feel like these guys are a lot more powerful than any of the teams we had throughout the Nuzlocke, of course, because I actually got to pick out this team throughout the playthrough instead of like what we randomly got throughout the Nuzlocke. But of course, our Nuzlocke team was really good. It was all pretty much purely my fault for, I guess, not training enough and also making some pretty dumb mistakes, I gotta admit. I am not the best Nuzlocke player. I have learned that throughout time, but we have yet another TM down here in the sea floor. I don't know what happened here. We found like 20 TMs in the last 2 episodes just down underwater, so finally it looks like that is it. We took down the Krillvolver, and I guess we're now out on Route 14, which I'm actually not sure if it's a new route, so we could actually catch a new Pokemon here. But since I'm going to do the elimination lock and we can only use these 6 Pokemon, I guess that means we really can't catch any new stuff. I might catch them just for fun to check out what's new, but I'm not allowed to use them on the team at least. But anyway, looks like we've got the return of the pirates here. Arr! Avast, ye filthy landlubber! Ye've run afoul of the Black Flag pirates! Surrender your Pokemon or we'll sink you to the bottom of the sea! Oh, wait a minute. I know this one. We battled outside of Silverport. You lost to this kid, Jack? Well, they're stronger than they look. Jack, this is why you're only a swabby. If we can bring the captain some strong Pokemon, we'll definitely get a promotion. Maybe even a ship of our own. Listen, kid, you might have beat my partner, but there's no way you can handle both of us together. Face it, you're outnumbered. You should surrender now or prepare to fight. I mean, sink. They're tough on, that's for sure. Have at ye, the Black Flag Pirates, Jack and Silva, will send ye to Davy Jones' locker. Ooh, sounds sweaty and uncomfortable. I do not want to go into any lockers today, so hopefully we can take down the revenge of Pirate Jack and his new partner here, Silva, I guess is her name. But of course, they've actually got some Pokemon that I'm not too familiar with. Well, I am familiar with them, it's just I always forget for some reason. So I think Coatlith needs to get out of here, considering I know Vilucard is a poison type, and Electruxo is actually a little bit beat up, so I guess we'll just heal up and see what they've got. We're gonna scout him out for their moves for a second here, because I'm actually not sure what they're even gonna go for. But I believe Swabone there on the right is a Ghost and Fighting type, and then Vilucard is Poison and Dark. I've had plenty of time to research all these Pokemon and kind of learn what their typings are. As you guys know, I took a little bit of a break. I even changed rooms, as you might have noticed. There's kind of a new background there, lots of toys and stuff to make it all look nicer, I guess. But I actually switched rooms, and I feel really nice in here because I'm not in the basement anymore, so I get a little bit more sunlight every day, which is definitely a plus. But anyway, considering that thing is actually a Ghost type, I feel like he will not like a Ghost Claw to the face. And actually, Electruxo, just because you've got Mega Evolution, I'm going to make you go through it every battle, boy. I love that sprite and the animation. It just looks so cool, man. I'm like so glad we finally have Mega Evolution, you know. It's been so long coming in this playthrough, and of course we lost literally when we got it, so I'm not going to talk about it anymore. It's in the past. We lost the Nuzlocke, guys. It was sad, but we've got to move on. And anyway, it looks like that thing, actually, it just healed back up. I don't know what I was trying to say, but it did a lot of damage to Electruxo. So thankfully, Swabone gets taken down in one hit, so Electruxo won't get taken down. Because I think that thing had Bone Rush, so it might have actually been able to do something there. A little bit close for comfort. Our first encounter with this new team. Actually, this might be it as well here, because a Tubbareel is coming out. But actually this thing is a dark type, so hopefully Barriette can one-shot it. It's so crazy because both of these Pokemon we have out right now are actually able to Mega Evolve, but of course we can only use one, and oh my gosh! That Aqua Tail hurt! Thankfully Vilucard goes down, so there's no chance that I can take down Barriette, but dang! We also have Drain Punch, so of course we're going to get most of our HP back here, but still, dude, that Aqua Tail, I guess because the Drizzle is out right now, actually, makes it even more powerful, but hopefully this person actually doesn't have another Pokemon. Oh, of course they do. Another Suwabone is coming out here, and I'm actually a little bit scared. I think the Tubbereel was faster, actually, so maybe we should just go ahead and heal up, I guess, Barriette, because I feel like Electruxo can take an Aqua Tail if Tubbereel actually decides to go for that, so let's just keep Barriette safe. That is better. There we go. It went for another one. So yeah, with that Drizzle, man, that thing is hurting. But hopefully this thing gets downed in one hit like the other one. Definitely does. And yeah, I don't know. This thing is still faster than us, though. And we're also losing HP because of that Life Orb. I forgot I gave Barriette that. Do they have any more Pokemon? Of course they do! Here comes Hagros, which I don't know if we actually struggled against this thing before, but I believe it is a Poison and Electric type, if I'm not mistaken. So I feel like it's probably going to attack Electruxo. Maybe I should just heal up both guys. Or actually maybe heal up Barriette and just try to take down that Tubbereel, because I am done with those Aqua Tails, man. They are hurting way too much. So yeah, let's go for the Thunderbolt here. And hopefully we can survive whatever this Hagros goes for. Oh gosh, the Sucker Punch. Wait, was that even the Hagros or was that somebody else? I think that was the Hagros. Okay, so we're good. As long as no critical hits come through. Alright, man. These battles are all getting really tough. Like, I'm definitely really excited, but also super nervous for the rest of this playthrough because I know that every battle is going to require, like, not really intense, but at least some form of concentration. Which, I mean, I always do like to have in Pokemon, but way more than I guess I'm used to, or I guess you usually have to, since it is a Nuzlocke and all. But anyway, I really need to heal up both of our Pokemon, actually, so I don't know what they're going to go for, but thankfully there's no more Aqua Tails, so I'm not really as scared of whatever they're going to go for, so we'll just sit here and just heal up both of our Pokemon real quick. Definitely a little bit slow, though, I'm realizing so far, or I guess Barriette is. Electruxo is okay. We have some fast Pokemon on the team, though. It's just these two guys aren't exactly too fast or too quick. There is, of course, Chimiconda with that Petrify, which is really good. Anyway, here comes a Superpower. Oh, gosh. It actually went for Electruxo. That would have been super effective on Barriette. So that was a little bit scary right there, though. But anyway, I'm actually trying to think of how we can stop these guys because I think maybe bringing out some other Pokemon might be better. Or not, because I know Barriette can definitely take out this Suwabone here. Or its evolution, actually, Skelerogue. Is that the first time we fought this evolution, actually? I feel like it is. So I've definitely never seen it. But I hope it dies in one hit from the Shadow Claw, because Barriette has a lot of attack. And haha! You failed, you sucker! Guess who was the sucker this time? That's right, you! Anyway, this time, oh god. Oh god, he actually did go for the Sucker Punch, or sorry, Superpower on us. I don't know how I mentioned that, but then forgot to switch out. I think that is why I wanted to switch out, but then completely forgot about it a second later. Anyway, we survived, which is great, and there goes the Skeleguy. Holy crap. I gotta keep that in mind. We have Life Orb. That, I feel like that is definitely gonna cost us one of these days. But anyway, I'm gonna get the heck out of here because this thing is poison, and S51 I feel like could just do a much better job of taking this thing out, so... Actually, wait, this thing is electric type, isn't it? You know what? Let's try out a dive, dude. We have dive as an HM, so might as well try it out as an attack, right? Either way, S51 is probably going to take this thing out, so the Sucker Punch once again. I guess I'm the sucker once again. I couldn't not be a sucker for that long, I guess. Anyway, yeah, this Psychic should take it out. Speaking of sucker, man, I was actually the sucker yesterday during Halloween because, don't tell anybody, but as sad as this is, I actually forgot to buy candy. So when the kids came over for trick-or-treating and I didn't have candy, well, first of all, I felt really sad because I opened the door for the first couple and it was like, yeah, I don't know, I don't got any candy. So I decided instead to go with the trick part of trick-or-treat and just put out a sign that said, no candy, haha. Did not turn out too well because, needless to say, we ended up getting tricked ourselves. We got a little bit of toilet paper all over some stuff. But anyway, they were the suckers in the end because we won the battle. You idiot, Jack! This is your fault! My fault! You're the one who thought this trainer would be easy! Arg! The captain isn't gonna like it when she hears of this. We should get out of here, quickly. Otherwise, we might run into... Oh gosh, what? Ninja! You're trespassing on our sea. Pirate scum not allowed so close to home village. You shall pay the price for threatening our boss. Surfing Ninja! Strike! Dude! That is so sick! I forgot we actually became the Hokage of these guys, so they got our back now apparently. Ninjas versus pirates, and of course we know who came out on top here. We're sorry we could not arrive sooner, boss. Pirates close to the village, it's a bad sign. We must report to our elders. Boss Orange is strong and noble. You shall be welcomed in our village. In Tsukinami, we have our own house. Please visit, it is to your pleasing. Ninja away! Alright, surfing ninjas, well thanks for the help. And I guess we've actually just learned of our next location. It is going to be the ninja village of Tsukinami, which just sounds really cool actually. But looks like there's an island, a little island here, a little stop on the way with probably, yep, another TM. This time for Endure. I don't know if like they're just trying to, I guess, put all of the rest of the TMs in this like really small area, but it feels like to me like every item ball we've gotten in the last 2 episodes have been TMs, so I don't know. I feel like they're trying to cramp all the TMs into the, I guess, ending of the game, but it's still cool. I appreciate it. You know, I am not a man that doesn't like TMs or anything, so pretty cool. Anyway, that is it for the rappel, but I think we're actually almost here, and yes, we are. Yo, I did not realize we were so close already. You have arrived. It is as we were told. You are welcome to our village. When you are ready, the master awaits you in his dojo. Who is the master? If I'm the Hokage, who the heck could the master be? I don't know, but the bright shining moon reflected by ocean waves, Tsukinami village. And they even got a Daikatuna, the mighty Daikatuna actually. This village exists as a symbol of harmony between our people. We came together to build this as a sign of peace after hundreds of years of war. Who the heck was at war? Was it like 2 different ninja clans and now they're like together? I don't know. That would just be the most like, I guess, not really generic, but predictable thing I could see. Because I feel like that happens in so many like ninja stories. That statue depicts the Pokemon Yatagaryu. It is a rare and sacred to the ninja clans. Only the proven are allowed to train them. They say Yatagaryu has the power to summon thunderstorms at will. That's why it's called the Stormbringer Pokemon. Well, it looks really cool actually. I would not mind getting a Yatagaryu of our own, but here is one of the last TMs, last resort, number 98 there. I think there's actually TMs up to 99 in this game, maybe 100, so actually it might be over 100. I don't really remember right now, but this guy here, pretty cool, sells a bunch of different balls, including moon balls, which I don't think I've ever heard of, so I am definitely gonna buy one of those. Wow, we have a lot of money in this game. That is crazy, man. Anyway, there's a holy temple up here, which I guess also serves as a gym, but we definitely need to find the Pokemon Center. This village holds the biggest shrine to the gods in all of Tandor. It also serves as this town's Pokemon gym. That's interesting. That's actually the place we were just at. I guess the double temple slash gym. We are definitely not ready to take that place on though, so I hope we don't just straight up have to take on the gym already, because I am definitely not ready for that, man. There are so many different fighting styles practiced here. I have 5 years of training ahead of me if I want to master them all. Bro, I don't even think you can tackle all of them. Like, I feel like you should just maybe focus on 1 or 2, you know, maybe eventually you can learn them all, but what the heck is going on in here? Secret technique, barehanded blade, chop! What? So you have arrived at last. Please be welcome to my dojo. I am known as Grandmaster Yoshitaka, he who has mastered 6 arts. And you are Orange, the one who defeated my disciple Hokage. I can see you are quite strong already. Yes, indeed, you are the one I am looking for. I am known as the master of 6 arts: endurance, attack, defense, special attack, special defense, and speed. Those are the core principles of the 6 arts. In my years, I have taken many disciples. Of them all, there are 6 ninja which have attained through mastery of their art. These 6 masters have left Tsukinami village. Now they travel across Tandor, each teaching the ways of their style. I have summoned you here to ask of a favor, you who have journeyed so far, who seeks to become even stronger. In my old age, I have gained a certain clairvoyance. I can tell that something is coming. The village will soon be in danger, and I need to gather my disciples together again. But my duties keep me bound here to my dojo. That is why I am asking you. You must journey to them and deliver a message that they are needed. What the heck? Do this and you will become an honorary member of our ninja clan. I will teach you my secret techniques and you will earn the right to use the sacred Pokemon of Tsukinami, Yatagaryu. But bear in mind, some of my disciples, they are stubborn and proud. They will need you to prove yourself to them before they agree to return. From what I hear, you are quite a strong Pokemon trainer already. I believe that you have what it takes to earn their respect. Alright, well, we've just been entrusted with the quest of a lifetime here to bring back the 6 ninjas of Tsukinami village, or I guess of this guy's dojo, which is really crazy because of course we've met these guys before. They are actually the EV trainers that we've seen in their little dojos all across Tandor, and I guess it is now up to us to bring them back to their hometown. That is really cool, man. That's a really cool side quest actually, but I have a feeling it's going to take us a while to complete, so instead of doing that, we're actually just going to check out the rest of this town for now, or village, or whatever. Hiya, I see you're a trainer. I sell items to give you an edge in battle. Hey, what the heck? I did not realize you could buy these. That's so cool. Well, some of those are definitely helpful, so I might consider getting probably all of them later on. But first, what does this guy actually sell? Coconut milk, carrot wine, and lava cookies. Carrot wine is, of course, like the thing from Tandor, lava cookies from Hoenn, and coconut milk from Johto. Pretty cool stuff. I'm surprised he doesn't sell more, though, because there are definitely other delicacies in the Pokemon world, like, you know, the old Gateau, I think, from Sinnoh. We got the Rage Candy Bars in Kanto. I am of the Suki clan, and my wife is of Clan Nami. If not for the example set forth by our leaders Hinata and Kaito, a love such as ours could never happen. I guess it shows how powerful love can be. So it's exactly as I thought. There are 2 clans and it looks like they've come together in Tsukinami, which is pretty cool. They are truly blessed by the gods. Princess Hinata is bright like the sun. We bow our heads to shield our eyes from her radiance. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that these, I don't know if he's a prince, but the princess at least might have something to do with the gym leaders. Not really sure though, but looks like there's not really much else left in here. You're a trainer, right? You should know Kaito and Hinata are the gym leaders. I literally just said that. They don't use any particular type, but their theme is night and day. What? Sun and moon? I don't know, but that sounds like a really cool theme for a gym, and I can't wait to actually challenge it, but definitely not now. Anyway, these are actually the 4 ninjas that we own. Well, I guess not really own because you can't own people. But I guess I mean like the ones that work for us, or I guess the ones that we're Hokage of. So, you have arrived to see me at my very lowest point, stricken by my shameful defeat, so easily overcome by a child. I cannot show my face outside my village until I have mastered the 6 sacred arts under Grand Master Yoshitaka. But so long as his ace disciples are scattered to the winds, my training remains incomplete. I must grow stronger. You and I will have our fated rematch one day. So is this Hokage right here? I'm guessing that's him. He is definitely feeling a little bit down right now though, so I guess we'll leave him alone, and maybe in the next episode, or perhaps beyond then, we will face off in a battle against him. But for now, let's wrap up exploring this village with the museum here. Welcome to Tsukinami's Museum of Legends. Here we are dedicated to preserving the history and culture of civilizations of Tandor long past. Yeah, let's go view the collection, man. This actually seems pretty interesting. Hey, what are you looking at, mate? I'm not here for any malarkey, got it? Just looking at some big statues. Definitely not gathering evidence for the captain. Nope. Who is this person? Also, what the heck are these Pokemon? The 3rd and most feared of the sea legends, Krakenau would use its many arms to drag people to their watery doom. It is spoken about in children's tales and nursery rhymes. What? This is so crazy, dude. Apparently the Nami clan control this thing, and it could create a whirlpool big enough to sink a battleship. Records talk of it being slain in battle, but there are rumors of it being sighted in more recent times. I have a feeling that thing is still alive, and I hope that we can actually catch it at some point. But here's another legendary. A famous shipwreck. A freighter went missing and turned up several weeks later with its hull partly melted off and not a single soul on board. Many believe this to be a sign that Bai Tatao had emerged from hibernation. However, scientists have still not been able to locate it. Well, it looks like they're definitely still legends, as in like they can't be found and are presumed to be dead, but this is the second of the creatures. There are records which show it was in the possessions of the Suki clan for a period of time. When they lost possession of it, their empire fell apart soon after. It is thought to still hibernate within an icy cave on the sea floor. That is pretty interesting, man. I hope that we can catch these legendaries, like I said, at some point, because I don't know, I really like legendary hunting in Pokemon actually, so would be pretty sick to go legendary hunting for some of these guys. I don't know about these two, they look pretty weird, but I like them too. Glacier, the Earthshaker Pokemon, struck fear into early Tandorians by causing earthquakes. Is this another legendary? The Beast of 1,000 Horns, wow. And here's Yatagaru, the Stormbringer. Okay, so maybe they're not quite legendaries, but they seem really cool, and it is often depicted fighting with Coatlith, which is actually a Pokemon that we have got on our team now. So pretty interesting. Anyway, I think it is finally time to check out the gym, and what the heck? White tiles and black tiles. What? Oh, wait, what the heck? Oh, they shift every time. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm not going to get into how that puzzle works. I actually just wanted to see how the heck, or if we could actually already take on the gym, and it looks like we can. You made it here at last. This is the 8th and final gym. This building is a shrine to the gods Aoteus and Mutios, and the gym leaders are the prince and princess of the ninja clans. Not only that, but they're said to be the mortal voice of the gods themselves. To reach them, you'll have to solve a puzzle. Remember, Aoteus and Mutios are all about balance. Don't freak out, okay? You can handle this. I believe in you. I'm a little bit freaked out with the fact that he says there are 2 gym leaders, because I actually don't know if we take them on in a double battle or if we have to take on 2 battles in a row, just like last time with Theo and the gym leader. Either one would be pretty tragic, but either one we are going to be taking on in the next episode, because that is actually going to be it for today. We actually barely had any battles. I'm pretty sure we only battled 2 people and then just read a whole bunch of dialogue, but it was awesome regardless. So thank you so much for watching, and I guess next time we will prepare and take on the 8th and final gym in this region. Holy crap, I can't believe we're that close to finishing this off, but hopefully we can make it through, and I'll see you all in the next episode.